Hi, I'm Tess Gittleman, and I'm going to make a classic Italian appetizer for you. You can call it bruschetta, like they do in Italy, or you can call it bruschetta, like we do here. Either way, it works. It always tastes good. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slice eighth, depending on the size of your cherry or grape tomatoes. All you have to do, half, half, half. You can keep going. This was a small one, so I just, that. And right into the bowl. From there, I'm going to mash some garlic. How you make this garlic paste, you're going to take the end off the garlic clove and use the back of your knife as a utility in your palm. And you're going to hear a nice little crack. The peel will pop right off pretty easily. It's a great trick actually if you need to just mince garlic. And from there, you're going to slice it and run your knife through it until it's almost at a mince. Once your garlic is finely chopped or minced, you're going to take some salt, sea salt, kosher salt, anything with large crystals, and put what's going to seem like an excessive amount on top. A pinch, a heavy pinch, does the trick. And you're going to take the back of your knife again in your palm, and you're going to make the crystals work for you. They're going to help you break the garlic down. And when you keep rocking your knife back and forth, what you're going to get eventually is this wonderful garlic paste, which spreads really smoothly. You're going to be tempted to buy this at the store. Don't. It tastes completely different. And you're going to add your cloves of garlic into your bowl. If you're not sure how much garlic you're going to like, you can always add more later. Never add too much too early because you can't take it out once you put it in the bowl. From there, your olive oil, some freshly cracked pepper, and I like a lot of freshly cracked pepper. And you can let this start to marinate together. And while that's working, you're going to take your parsley, and I just have a heavy handful. When you get a bundle at the market, you could just literally tear off as much as your palm can hold and push it together in your palm like you're going to package a little gift. Just make it as small as possible. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of your knife, put it down on the board, and don't really move the end of the knife off your board, and you're going to get little ribbons of parsley. I've taken all the major stems out so that it's going to be all leaf, no gross, tough, fibrous stem. And you can re-lump it in your hands as best you possibly can using your knife to help you, and go back over it until it's finely chopped. And with big leaf herbs like this, it's hard to get them all consistent, but do the best that you can. Doesn't matter how long you've been chopping, it's never going to be perfect. And you're going to take the whole mess of fresh herb, put it directly into your bowl. Mix it up. It's got nice color together, the red and the green. And you're going to put your proportional amount of balsamic in. A little bit goes a long way. I'm going to take my serrated knife and cut along a bias. You're looking for slices that can hold the amount of tomato salad on top. With each of my pieces, I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to season it with equal parts of salt and pepper. And it takes about a half a baguette for a pint of cherry or grape tomatoes. So So once you have that, you're going to do this to all of the pieces of baguette that you've sliced and line them on a cookie sheet. You're going to put them in your top rack of your oven. The oven's going to be preheated on high to broil, and how long it takes depends on your oven. So watch them closely, let them get golden brown, and once you want to eat them, that's how you know to take them out. I've let the tomatoes hang out for about a half an hour. All of the flavors have come together nicely. I've tasted it. If you find that your tomatoes aren't particularly sweet because it's wintertime, you can always add a pinch of sugar here and mix it all up. It'll be perfectly incorporated later. I've pulled my bread out. They've gotten nice and golden. You can see it's perfect. And I've only toasted it on one side because it's hard to bite into a piece that's been toasted on both sides, especially when all the tomato salad falls out. In Italy, this is technically the bruschetta. If you brush it with a little bit of the fresh garlic paste, you put white beans on top or salami, and you can have all different kinds of bruschetta, but in America we understand it as the tomato topping. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the tomatoes and all of the broth at the bottom, you're going to get a huge tablespoonful, and sauce and all, put it on top of each piece of bread. And if you look at it and some pieces don't have enough sauce, pour that over, because that's the part that everybody fights over at the end, especially come summertime when you're having a nice get-together in your backyard. There you have it, classic bruschetta.